at that. I'm live now. What's up, everybody? I went ahead and started streaming a little bit early just because, you know, I wanted to, and I wanted to get this shiny done. So I hope you guys are ready for this fantastic shiny thing that we're going to be doing right here. And keep making that noise because that's what I do, you know. Got an email about housing. That sounds fun. I wish I could buy a house right now. That'd be really nice. Let's do it. We can do it together. Let's go. I totally forgot. I need to be changing this number over here. So it's my second encounter, so it's 319 on my WINGULLs. We are definitely going to be getting this this shiny day. That's the words I was looking for. Got my weather set up and everything for it. You know, we're going to have a good time. Had a pretty good day, got some good food, got me some pizza. I like my stuffed crust personally, but you know, it's what I do, it's what I do. After I found out that stuffed crust was a thing when I was like 13, I've never gone back on my favorite kind of pizza. It's just stuffed crust all the way. That's how we do though. If you guys hear any background noise, there's a vacuum going right now, and my Siri just went off for some reason. There's a vacuum going on right now, so, you know, just, yeah, it's just gonna be kind of there, you know? Not much you can do about it. Not much I can do about it either, but, you know. 322. Definitely glad I scheduled stream just slightly later today at 6:45 because it made it a little bit easier for me to be here, and I was actually on time today, so I can't get ripped on for that at all. So the last few streams, my 6:30 time frame have been late too, which I do not like being late. So I went ahead and scheduled it slightly later. I'm always sleepy though, no matter what I do in these streams. Like, it's just I'm sitting down, like I'm just playing a good game, and like I'm not doing anything heavily intensive, so of course I'm just getting sleepy. I'm a sleepy boy. 24. And I want this person to know who's chilling here in my chat that I've got a bunch of things planned pretty soon for my projects that I'm going to be doing, and it's just going to be, there's going to be so much content that you can consume if you are there and you want to. It's just going to be everywhere. It's going to be fantastic. Alright, can I get this dumb turd to get these WINGULLs? That's nothing to do about yawning. Like, yawning is just part of life for me at this point. Until I can get, like, a nice, good night's sleep, which means, like, 10 hours before going into work, then I'm just gonna be tired. And even on my days off, my pupper dog does not let me sleep for 10 hours because she has to go out at the break of dawn, you know? Which I think means whenever the sun goes up or starts to come up, but I don't actually know because I'm a dum-dum. Glad I'm having these solid conversations with me. It's very important to talk to yourself all the time. All the putty tots were very scared of the very loud vacuum sounds that were going on, so they're all hiding now in the room. I'm very glad I was able to adjust my room in such a way that I was able to get this space right here. Hang on, I got this. No, other way. Here, where, you know, I can have a little bit of background to myself, you know, give myself a little bit of that personality of Smash Bros. Pokemon, which are pretty much my most played games anyways, so, you know. Ooh, man, I'm dodging. I'm weaving. I'm trying to think what my third most played game is now. I would say currently, what's up, Big D? Always good to see you here. I always appreciate you. I would say my third most played game right now would probably be like Mario Party Deluxe, like the Switch version that came out. And that's not that great of a game. So, you know, I don't really want that on my wall behind me. That game's too easy. Although I wouldn't mind playing it on a stream. If I get people to join me in that stream, you know, like, I would 100% play that with you guys. I don't care how easy it is, it's always more fun with more people. Hop on Discord, you know, we have a whole chat going on. Let's, like... Ah, yes, that's a fantastic thing to talk about, Big D. Did I watch the Pokemon release today? I did, in fact, watch it. And let me give you my opinion before anyone else says anything about it. I am completely fine with Pokemon Unite. I think it looks like a fun game to play, considering you play it cross-platform on mobile and on Switch. I think that's great. The thing is, it did not need its own release. It did not need its own release video. It could have easily been added to last week's video, or they could have waited a week till it was ready and put everything in one video this week and made it like 20 minutes long. Last video's video was like 11 minutes, and this one was 6. I'm pretty sure you could have combined those pretty easily. They purposely, like, what'd they do? It looks fun, and I agree. Yes, they definitely like fished everyone. Like, they set up things in very certain ways on that first stream, so that people would, or not stream, that first like premiere video, and they set up in a very certain way to make everyone start theorizing about it and be ready for that next week. They know exactly what they were doing, and now they have like way more dislikes on that video than just about any other video that they've put out recently. The ratio is insane for how many dislikes it actually has. I actually want to look at this, like, because I forgot what I was saying. I mean, I get it though. I get it so much. Is that it? Yeah. No. This one. It has, oh my goodness. Alright, so it has 64k likes and 141k dislikes. So, you know, take that how you will. But people were not extremely receptive. Well, they were receptive of the game itself, but just it's the way that they did it was the wrong thing. Literally, if that was just a part of that other video, then I think people would have been fine with it. They'd been like, oh, that's so cool, you know? And then they just would have been ready for the next one. But they purposely teased us with everything they put around on that stream. Granted, it could have been people like looking into it too much, but I don't think so. I think they made choices in very certain ways to get people hyped about something that they weren't even ready for. Not to mention the way that they did those releases made it seem like there was going to be something big. Most people still really just want like a Coliseum XD Gale of Darkness like sequel. Which, I mean, I don't think I've ever actually finished Pokemon Coliseum, but I did beat Gale of Darkness whenever I was younger. And it was a pretty sweet game, I know that for a fact. Yeah. There are just certain titles that people really want to come back, and they just aren't at the moment, at least. And it's really making people upset. But most people realize that they weren't going to bring in a Let's Go announcement or a Gen 4 announcement, being that they still have the Crown Tundra DLC to come out, and they didn't want to get people overhyped for too long about a game that won't come out until next year. There's just no reason to set it up like that. You're basically setting up for failure and people to lose hype, which is actually how I felt about, I think it was either Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon. I can't remember which one, but one of those, like, they announced so early that I just lost the general desire to have it because it'd been so long. I think it was Sun and Moon, actually, because they showed, like, basically everything up front. They showed the starters, they showed a bunch of the Pokemon. Like, they took away so much fun of the game by showing us everything. You don't want to see everything as a fan, or at least I don't. I want to see, like, the starters, like their base form, but not their middle or final stage, and maybe like one or two like Route 1 Mon. That's it. That's all I want to see. I want pretty much all the rest to be complete surprises, and I want to find those surprises myself. And I don't know if I'm in the minority in that case, or if a lot of people feel the same way that I do. I mean, I'd love to hear from what you guys think. Do you guys prefer to have little information on new games, or do you prefer to have like the majority information and then you basically know exactly what's going to happen in the game, but you don't know when it's going to happen? Oh, my back. Also, I feel like I need to check my count on my WINGULLs. I feel like I'm already wrong. I'm also going to hit that 500 number on this stream. I like how Sword and Shield did it this time. Yes. I think for the most part they did it really well. I'm trying to think of anything they did wrong. Maybe showing us the champion Leon. Maybe? Yeah, Sun and Moon did it just so terribly, and I don't understand how they can do so terribly after having so many successes. I mean, I guess there's bound to be like a bad egg in there, and I haven't been around for the majority of the releases. No, actually, I've been around for about half of them. Probably like roughly from Gen 5 and up. I've been focusing on them since then about. Why is my stream loading? I'm gonna have to reload the page just to be sure that everything's loading just fine. It's not, actually. That's not good. Oh, okay, I guess it's working again. Okay. That was weird. Anyways, what I was saying was one of the few things I actually felt like that Sword and Shield did do wrong, in my opinion, not from a release standpoint, but from a just in general gameplay standpoint, they keep fumbling with for whatever reason, is they released Hop to us, and we could literally instantly tell that he was just going to be a bland rival who just keeps complimenting us and being like, you can do better. And the majority of Pokemon fans are just tired of that. Like, we want someone who's actually going to like challenge us and have an actual like real desire to beat us, and not from a friend perspective, but from a rival's perspective. I have a theory idea. What is the importance of Cub Fu, and why Arceus created it? That's a really broad subject, because you could ask that about almost every Pokemon. Like, why did Arceus create WINGULLs? So they can, like, leave those, like, white poop stains everywhere? I don't think so. But, like, you could make a case for just about every Pokemon, I feel like, and that would be difficult, really, to put yourself in that kind of mindset, you know? Like, why is this Pokemon needed? Well, it's needed for food chain, so it can connect a complete circle around Magikarp, Pidgeotto. What's a bigger bird or something that might eat like Pidgeotto? Pidgeotto to Feraligatr, and Feraligatr to Tentacruel. He created each mythical for a purpose, or legendary. I don't think that's technically true by the lore. I think the lore basically states that he created Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, and I think Mew. And then Mew continued on making all the other Pokemon, including legendaries and mythicals. I think is the lore, but honestly, I could be just as wrong as you are. The lore gets really confusing. Ooh, I heard that. I missed like 10 of these guys. I'm 47. I'm moving pretty fast in this. I'm actually really enjoying it. I definitely think I'm going to hit 400 before my hour mark, which is great. I'm just hoping my pupper dog doesn't knock any of my cords over while she's chilling under the desk, because it always worries me. She just likes to be nice and close to me, and I'm going to turn my sound off, because that's kind of annoying. Yeah. My school is trying to tell me to sign up for my classes, and I'm like, no. I think I'm going to keep catching WINGULLs while you sit there and send me emails, you know? Alright, we're almost at 350. 350 WINGULLs. Not gonna lie, I really have expected to already have caught the shiny WINGULL by now. But I guess I'm kind of stuck in one of the few games I have shiny hunted in, and that was Let's Go, and they made it so much easier in Let's Go, like to a stupid point of easiness, where like all you had to do is catch 31, I think it was, and then get on your Charizard and just fly above everything else and wait for a shiny to appear. Like, it was actually pretty great for that reason, but at the same time it wasn't good because you could just do that. And all you did was just kind of let your console sit there for long periods of time until your dumb shiny finally appeared. Gosh, my brain's just shutting down, I feel like. I wonder if a Hydro Pump will take out a WINGULL. Do you guys ever think about how weird Inteleon is? And how he can shoot water out of his finger? I don't really understand how like that would be an evolutionary trait to pick up. Yes, let me just... I don't actually get why that would be a thing, but at the same time, if you really break it down like that, I don't understand most of Pokemon and why they evolve to do certain things. Keep going, Cloud. Don't let it shut down. I'm not exactly sure what would shut down, but like a elephant gaining like steel over its body makes sense for defensive purposes. The lumps with sound-based abilities don't make a ton of sense. Steel bird, it developed those to be able to hurt its prey in a more direct way because its prey probably developed harder skin, so it needed better attacking methods. Psychic bug, I can't really make that. Oh, your brain, yeah, my brain's just full apple. The worm basically like ate all the apple out and broke it, and it can fly now. I don't know. I can't make cases for like a lot of Pokemon's like evolutionary chains and why they develop these traits if you actually look at it from a scientific perspective. Like, some of them just don't make sense. The best thing you could really make for your case is like it's a defensive trait. Like why seagulls can shoot water. But most of them, most traits end up being adaptations for food. So like WINGULL having like a slightly curved beak could be a way for it to get certain kinds of food. But I don't know. It's really hard to tell. At least from the perspective that I'm trying to look at it. But you know, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy who catches random monsters. I want my shiny really bad. But I think I'm being too greedy with it. Let's Go spoiled me. I will have to say though, if they end up announcing another Let's Go game, I don't think I'll buy it. Let's Go has almost zero replayability, and I think that's one of the biggest things you need in a Pokemon game. It's just the amount of mechanics that were changed in it make it more annoying to play. And that's really just my perspective on it. Like, if you like Let's Go, cool. You want another one? Cool. I just personally probably won't spend my money on it. Gen 4 remakes? I'll spend money on that. Because as you guys know, if you've watched any of watched my other series on my channel, 30% boosted Platinum Nuzlocke, I've never actually finished a Gen 4 game. Which, if you didn't know, which I don't know if anyone does, really, my 30% Platinum Nuzlocke actually will be brought to live stream. And that's why you may not have seen it on the channel. I actually really don't know if anyone knew that. Well, I guess I'm going to use U-turn. I thought it'd still force switch me out and be annoying, but it's not. There's like just a bunch of WINGULL in a row here. I think I'm just going to catch all these and mess with the number after. It's kind of annoying. I also want to scoot closer, but I can't because there's my pupper dog basically right under. What is happening? Did he not faint? He didn't faint. Okay, so it turns out we're not using that. I'll go for the play rough. Please don't flinch, buddy. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna put a little more light on myself. There we go. I just really feel like leaning back and having my relaxing time right now. We can just catch some WINGULLs, you know. Let's talk in calm, relaxing tones. Good times. Let's see if Ironhead will take out now. I think it always took out, but I think my problem was that I always... Oh man, my mind's going blank. I don't outspeed the WINGULL, so they always like confuse me or something. It's very annoying. What the hell? They still outspeed me, so you know. Oh yeah, I just remember. Just relax my man. Yeah, I probably will. Like, it's nice to be able to just lean back right now. But like I said, I do want to be like a little bit closer. But doggo. Sleepy boy. 100% if I am able to get this shiny in not too long, I'm probably just going to have a nice short stream, and I'm going to take that as a win. Still no shinies, but I'm probably in the 360s now. You know, once again, big thank you goes out to Killer Dark right there, who suggested I turn off battle animations. Saves tons of time. You can hear my puppy dog growling at me. She is not happy that I'm touching her feet. It's a whole thing for her. 62. Nope, that's not how many. Let me try that again. 62. There we go. 362. Let's see if I can get any nice ones right here. I also haven't found any ones with aura around here. I found that really interesting. Oh boy. Okay, I was gonna say, did he crit flinch me? Because that would be some wild stuff. Sleepy boys out here, man. Sleep squad? Sleep squad. Oops, there's Hurricane. I don't think I wanted to use Hurricane on me in a little while. Or at least not since I started up again. But it didn't matter, because apparently today I have a little bit of luck on my side, and I actually didn't get confused. That's what it is. My brain is just like 5 seconds behind what my mouth is trying to say, and it's not working out very well, so we might need to hire a new brain. Who wants to be my brain? Darn it. I need a repel for grubbins and stuffles. That'd be a kind of cool thing if you could make species specific repels. That'd be very interesting. Or even like type specific repels would be very interesting to try. Like I really... That sounds kind of cool. Oh, cool, I hit. I didn't even hear it. My yawn was too big. We're gonna get this shiny. We're gonna get a shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shimmer in the shiny. Alright, is anyone in the chat watch? To anyone in the chat watch My Hero Academia? If you do, then there's a character called Aoyama who has the belly button laser and is super focused on like the glam life of being sparkly. And I can't help but think of him like anytime I say like sparkly or shiny, like he just pops in my head. And it's like, ah, yes, you are the shiny one with the belly button quirk. Very strange. Very strange. And if you're up to date with the current season, we find out like something new about like him as a person, and it's very it's kind of like a character-defining moment where it shows more humility than we've seen basically in the entire series. Man. Plus that is I can knock out these WINGULLs in one hit. That's a very nice thing. But still, I would rather be able to find the shiny than just knock out an extra like 300 WINGULLs. Just feels very unnecessary. Although then again, once I get to the 500s, I probably will just stop killing them and just try to find the shiny at that point. So I'll just run into them and run away. Because your odds can't get any higher. Boo 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 boo. Oh, boo to do, boo ba doo, ba ba da ba da ba da ba da doo, ba da 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 do. You know, hear like the Indiana Jones movies? I think there's 4 of them, and they're working on the 5th one. Well, not now, but they were going to be working on the 5th one here this year, but considering Harrison Ford's age, they probably won't even start it really until next year, until like just everything with this has calmed down and the world's back to normal a little bit better. But yeah, he's like in his 60s or 70s, and he's gonna be Indiana Jones again. And if he tries to do any of his own stunts, then that is not going to end well. But I also really feel like unless he's going to be passing the torch on to a new, like, Indiana Jones, then the movie's not going to have the best ending. Because, I mean, yeah, they could always just kill him, you know? If Indiana Jones isn't there anymore, then you can't make any more movies, can you? Unless you count his potential children with the women that he has been with throughout his movies. Which that could be interesting. Actually, that could be a great plot point in the movie. 73. Yeah, one of his previous love interests come back. Like, ah, yes, this is your godchild, who happens to also be your son. If he does have a son, I have literally no clue. Because the most recent movie's technically Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and I don't remember that one at all, except for the random, very light blue alien skulls. So, maybe? I don't know. You're asking the hard questions, Darkrai. I scratched my mic, I'm sorry. I'm gonna scratch my nose too. But yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember if like his dad is still technically supposed to be alive. I mean, I think the actor probably died. The actor of his dad probably died by now. I can find that out. Let's see. Indiana. Jones. Let's see what we got. Let's go Temple of Doom. Is that it? Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's The Last Crusade. Last Crusade. Oh, Sean Connery played him? Really? I did not know that, and I'm almost 100% that Sean Connery's still alive. Right? He is still alive. He is 89 years old right now. Shoo-wee, bud. It's kind of wild. I mean, I guess they could pull it off, you know. But like Harrison Ford is pushing up in years, and I'm a little worried if he can be on that set and not try to like be a hero, you know. Because I feel like he did most of his own stunts throughout the span of that trilogy. And then Crystal Skull came out quite a bit later. And he was already like... I want to say he was in his 50s? Or at least pushing it. So I can't imagine him doing them now. Man. I'm trying to think of like a nice movie, set of movies that I would actually like to see have another addition to it. I don't really feel like Star Wars needs more additions. I think they really need to leave it alone for a while. But I also know that's not what's happening at all, because they already are working on the next trilogy. Wait, no, actually, sorry, I don't think it's a trilogy. I think they're working on in-between points of certain movies. Wow, that guy appeared right in front of me. So I think, I want to say maybe between like 7 and 8 they might work on some of the in-between points between those two movies, even though there's next to nothing in between them. And there's even littler between the points of 8 and 9. I mean, I guess the only thing that I could find super interesting about learning about those movies, I'm not actually going to say anything, because I don't necessarily want to spoil details of that movie in case people here have not seen the movies. I forgot about that's how that works. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I bet this will get faster after I stop using Copper Jara. I just wanted to give him a chance. My Flapple is going to be the next one hit level 100, especially at the rate we're going. Oop. I got 5 more moves. Superpower should still knock out. Yep. Floppo's already at 95. Like everyone else is just trailing. Being dumb and not getting it, running into either WINGULL. Don't flinch me. Thank you. Thank you. Two more. Man, if it actually worked, then this would actually be neutral on you. Nope. You should put a lucky egg on the more XP. I mean, that's not the worst idea. I'm not exactly doing anything overly important right now. Yeah, I'm not even really holding anything, so sure, why not? It's one of those things that, like, doesn't matter that much, so, you know, it's like, it's there. Nope, that's an oval stone. There he is. And then while we're in the menus, let's go ahead and check what our actual number is for these WINGULLs. 84. And I am not clicked into it. 84. We're killing it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Where's all my WINGULLs over there? Alright, well, guess I'm encountering this one. See how it is. Not giving me the ones that I want. Superpower. Superpower. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, man. I'm just having a nice relaxing time. You know how it is. Pick this guy up right here. Aw, yeah. I definitely should be getting my 400 before my hour mark, which is fantastic. But it also means that there's literally nothing I can do except get this shiny tonight. But it's gonna bother the poop out of me if I don't. I did not know you can move that around. Oh, we're chilling. We chilling. Chilling like the villain. I think I'm just having a good time right now, honestly. That's all it is. I feel so sleepy. Sleep a little baby. Sleep sounds nice. Definitely sleep right now if I was able to. But it's only 7:30. Nothing. Do you guys ever get like just a ton of notifications on your phone, but like they don't mean anything, so they all just get ignored anyways? That's me. All the time. 1,000,000%. Alright, where are the WINGULLs? Where are all the girls at? You know, that reminds me. I'd like to be able to like go to like a club or like a bar that just has like just kind of like pop and music at some point, but you know, obviously with everything going on, I'm not able to do that, and I didn't take advantage of the time that I did have to do that before everything started. So now I'm kind of chilling, waiting on things to open up a little bit more. You know, trying my luck out in life. I know Killer Dark, right? Yeah, he goes to clubs every single night. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how he's that kind of endurance. Oh boy. I got luxury balls right now, so you know. Man, it'd be nice to have something like bounce off of, and that's like why solo recorded stuff is always more difficult for me personally, because I like to have someone to bounce stuff off of. So I'm catching this boy. He's a shiny boy. Not the actual shiny, but aura shiny. Like that wasn't obvious though. 1, 2, 3. Crunch. I'll take your pretty feathers. Thank you very much. What do WINGULL look like without feathers? Is it weird or is it not? Is it good or is it not? I don't know. It's hard for me to tell because you can't tell how far down its actual body is. But if you were to judge it by how actual birds are set up, it looked very similar to a chicken that didn't have a mid half. Like it was basically this chicken's head and its feet and its wings. That's it. Oh boy. So tired. I thought you had to just knock them out. Yes. You either knock them out or you catch them. That's it. It's the only things that you can do to improve the score of your WINGULLs. But who wants to improve their score whenever you can just fight a full odd shiny? Because that's way more impressive. Which, I mean, it is. But at the same time, I'd rather not just aimlessly wander around forever. Man, so if you make this so hard. Gonna check my number again, see if I'm getting close to that 400 that I'm looking for. Hup. I just need to hit some good yawns right now. So, Dark, while you're chatting here, you can tell me this question I have. Do you feel that people prefer shiny hunts or just shiny reactions? Which do they prefer more? Is it about the journey or is it just about the destination? I first learned how to whistle by inhaling rather than exhaling because I couldn't figure it out. But now I'm all good both ways. I'm actually a little bit weak about the inhaling whistle because I haven't done it in so long, because the exhaling is louder and makes more sense. Oh sweet, we're dead on 400. Look at that. 400. I like both. That, and watch yourself, Dark. I said people in general. Like, what do you think? I think reactions get received better. Yeah, I don't get that though. There's so many like phrases about how it's about the journey there. It's not just about a destination. But I feel like majority of people have just forgotten about that and just want the destination now. Man, it's crazy I've not gotten a single WINGULL that has great speed. Alright, so at 400 you don't get any more increased odds. You only get increased odds now from 500. So let's see what I can do. I hope I can get the shiny. If I get a shiny before 500, fantastic. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully well. Got him. If I remember right, my odds are like 2.5. And the actual odds don't make sense until like 589 encounters of that Pokemon is whenever it actually makes sense to be getting that Pokemon. But I don't want to go all the way there. I'd really rather get it somewhere here in like the 420s. And wasn't a joke, it's just what I'm thinking. Alright. Let's do a dance. Alright, that's enough dancing. Let's get back to the game. Oh, speaking of that. Well, not of the game, but, of me. I'm gonna check out my channel just real quick, like. Okay, so what I thought. So, my subscriber checker is actually wrong right now. I actually have 88 subscribers now. Because we got a subscriber from, like, Gamer X RX20, something like that. But yeah, so we're 88 subscribers now. So we're chilling, like we're reaching out, like we're steady. We're steady. That's what's really what it is. Like I don't get crazy amounts of people in one day, but we average, I don't know, 2, 3 a week maybe. I don't know. That's a rough guess. I'm thinking once I get really my ball rolling again, and I'm doing more of my recorded series, then the ball's gonna be rolling again, and maybe I'll get like a few more a day. So what's everyone's predictions about when I'm gonna actually get this shiny? Like rough real predictions. Don't sugarcoat it. What's your actual prediction? Woo! I ran into a grubbin. Hoo, 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 hoo. It's like, where are they? Hoo, 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 hoo. What was his name again? Whose name are we talking about? Are we talking about your beautiful name? Because I think that's what we're talking about. But no, whose name are we talking about? I get lost very quickly if I don't continue on my conversation. $600 or $650? No, no, no. I don't think it's the person that you're thinking of. Here, I'll tell you. It was Gamer 20XX. Interesting name, but you know, it's not like DrCloud's any more ordinary. I don't know, what is an ordinary name? Ooh, catchable. The guy you just said, lol, the name sounds familiar. Maybe? I don't know. Like, I saw him sub to me, like, actually overnight, which was very interesting. So that means that he either was chilling in the stream or found me, like, later on through, more than likely, Discord, because, you know, I spread myself out through the Discords in order to hopefully grab a few people who are in those communities and see if they're interested in my content. That's one of my followers. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, sharing followers. If you want to share a few hundred of them with me, I would largely appreciate that, man. Because you're growing like wildfire out here. I mean, all I really want to do is like work on some of my theory videos, but you know, I gotta work out the time for that, and it's hard whenever I'm doing streams too. Like, I actually am thinking about like how most of my days are set up, and I've got like an hour basically to work on stuff, so it's really hard to do like an entire theory video in an hour. It's actually next to impossible, just because I got so much other things going on right now. Currently streaming is pretty much my outlet right now, and then I got my recording sessions with Killer Dark, right? Although those just ended, so you know, I'm just hoping we get to do another series. I mean, I'm streaming tomorrow again. If only you... Wait, what? If only you could start early. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm fairly confident I am using a bit rate of what you're saying. Sorry, the stream's saying, like, I'm having issues, but I don't think I am, really. Or if there are, it's not necessarily coming from the stream, but more from the internet connection of the stream. I really feel like, though, the earliest I can really start streaming is like 6 my time, maybe. And your stream time is just so different than mine. I'm actually trying to think, what is your stream time again? Don't you like do you end at 10 your time? Is that what it is? I actually forget now. Like, I'm trying really hard to remember. I almost want to like go and look at it, but like I don't know if that'll give me the information I need. Opening that will not help. That just tells me that it's happening. It doesn't tell me like anything more than that. Interesting. Yeah, so if you ran like slightly longer, like another 10 minutes, maybe past 10, then I might be able to start streaming at that point. And that's like the best that I could do for timing of stream. Because it's hard. The only plus side is that most of the time thumbnails are fairly easy. Because you don't know what's going to happen inside a stream itself, you know? The whole point of a stream is like you kind of don't know what's going to happen. Let's see, 1 hour in and I have 414 pelipers. Granted, this is from basically the last 3 days now, but still. Huh. It's still good, it's just I'm dropping like very few frames, but it's just enough for it to start giving me warnings about it, but it's honestly not a big deal at all. I wish it'd stop giving me that message. Stop giving me a message. Hey, Big D, do you think I can get to 500 before 2 hours? Darn it. Dumb little stuffed animal bear koala other animal thing. I don't even get why this thing is like a common occurrence in the rain. I get why grubbin is. It's like one of those bugs that just really enjoys water kind of thing. Which they have those. They're out there. Loving water. Like those water skitters or whatever they're called. I don't know the actual name for them, but they skid on the water. Dang, Flappl's level 97. If you hurry, yes. I am hurrying. What are you talking about? How would I go any faster? There we go. Now it's running the way I want it to. I drink a lot, so, you know. Not gonna lie, I might have to go and heal up my Pokemon. Catch this girly girl. So I'm drinking Kiwi Strawberry Propel right now. I mean, it took me 2 days to get to 500. I mean, this is my third day of doing this, and I'm only in 400s. But to be fair, I'm guessing you probably hunted for longer than I did, would be my assumption. Oh, I'm dumb. Cool. Definitely did not realize that you were already out of moves. Guess I'll just have to drill peck you. Don't you confuse me. Okay, we're good. we switch around the team, you know. Dumb WINGULLs. I found sandy gas that day, and was like, let's do it. Oh wow. So you like found out the sandy gas existed in the game and literally shiny hunted it like that day. That's kind of crazy. Ooh. I'm sneezy out here. I'm definitely a person who's bothered by like pollen in the air, and it's just how it is. It's like reactive airways or something like that. It's not asthma, but it's like probably 2 steps down from that. Had an inhaler whenever I was younger. It was a time, you know. I'm just kind of chilling, you know. Do a whole stream while I'm sleeping, you know. That's what it is. That would be awesome if I could just stream while I'm sleeping. Ooh, another one. This is such a good way to get these encounters. Like, I don't know if other people follow through with this same kind of thing, but it just makes things so easy. Isn't it if you have higher numbers of if you have higher numbers of captures of that Pokemon, it makes them easier to catch? Is that a thing? It is. I kind of want to know. Because it honestly would make a lot more sense why Pokemon are harder to catch the first time you try to catch them. But in fact, I'm a very loud swallower whenever I'm eating or drinking, especially drinking. But yeah, I take in like large amounts of whatever liquid I'm drinking and like end up like gulping it down, and I can't get myself to like not do that because my body has trained itself to basically have a need to do it. Mainly because I think it was like whenever I did sports whenever I was younger, I would always have a limited time for like water breaks, so I try to get as much water into my system as possible. So gulping ended up happening a lot, and I guess that's probably why. I just want to get like all the water in my system like closer together in time. Like I don't see why I need to take tiny drinks most of the time and like just kind of sip it down. Like that doesn't make any sense. Whenever I could down like half a glass of something and just get it all down there all at once, you know? If I'm not thirsty, I'm not thirsty. You know, we just take it in like little baby steps. Let's take it in these strides. Okay. I'm having a time. I need to like smack myself awake right now or something. So I'm very consistent though with catching these or encountering these guys. It's every like second basically in between each encounter. And I haven't even like looked at what my number is quite yet, but it's probably like 430 by now. We're moving at a good speed. I'm never sure in moments like that if I'm going to end up encountering the WINGULL or if I'm going to encounter the exclamation point. It's really all about like how fast you're getting there. And how fast the other Pokemon's choosing to appear. That's another thing. Whoop, dodge. Sick. I'm sick. Not actually sick, but I'm sick. Oh man, the stream's doing it again. Okay, we're good. Nice. No? Still? Okay, it's fine. That was weird. It had like a short moment where it was just like it wasn't receiving data. I'm gonna wait a second, let it get caught up. It's actually pretty far behind now. Hold on. Very interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Well, while it's doing that, I can go ahead and check out the Pokedex. I only just got to 430. Man, I need to keep things moving, but my stream's just saying that it wants to like die. Yeah, it just disconnected itself for no reason. What exactly is going on here? Okay, I guess it's fine again. I don't know what is going on with the stream today. Like, it just does not want to do it the way that I'm trying to. But we'll keep it moving forward, you know. I'm not trying to hold myself back. So I'll keep going. Okay. Gonna refresh there. Alright. Looks to be everything's fine. Other than the game is just dropping frames like no tomorrow. Why is it dropping so many? Huh. Alright. I'm gonna keep moving in forward. And I'm gonna miss the dumb WINGULL. Gosh. I really don't know what's happening with this stream at this point. It's just like somewhere between YouTube and Streamlabs. It just does not want to work together. And I can't really do a lot to fix it, especially at the moment. So I'm gonna work with it, and hopefully everything will go well. Just want to see how behind this is. Jeez. Oh, man. It keeps pushing it like so much further behind than what it's meant to be. But it just keeps loading it back, and it's really annoying. But I'll make it work. I mean, once WINGULL gets stuff, well, isn't that how life is, you know? You want the blue striped bird, but you get the panda stuffed animal. If that's not an analogy for life, I don't know what is. Alright, let's find some of these more striped birdie birds. Got more over here. We got a few more over here. I'm gonna make all these boys appear. Why are you dropped frames so low? I don't even get how it still is technically like has excellent streaming conditions right now. Like it should be having a rough time, but it's not. It honestly doesn't make any sense. Oh well. As long as it's working, then that's all I really care about. Oh man, I'm getting less than confident about making my numbers to 500 before the stream ends. Or not before stream ends, but getting to 500 before my 2-hour mark, because that's definitely my goal right now. And it seemed achievable whenever I was at my hour mark and having no problems. Once I started having issues with stream, became like, I don't know. It's tough whenever you start having issues, because you just want everything to go nice and smoothly, but it never really wants to, because, you know, application stuff conspire against you. And, you know, for all I know, I could have wrong settings on stuff. But I don't know that, because I don't know enough about streaming / computers to really fix anything such as that. Most I can do is watch tutorials on YouTube about what you can do to fix this. Because I feel like I have a pretty good computer, but I could be wrong. I personally normally attribute it to my internet itself, considering that I typically go off a Wi-Fi based network rather than an Ethernet connection, because Ethernet is obviously a stronger connection. But I also feel like sometimes it's the internet provider themselves. Like they choose to slow down your internet at certain times of day, and it's very annoying. And every time you like try to call and ask them about it, it's like, oh no, it's not on our end, so it must be something with you. It's like, no, I have not touched it. Nothing has changed with this. It is definitely you. Just flip your little switchy doodle and make it work fast again. Because it does feel fairly consistent. I start having issues sometime during my stream, but honestly, I'm not home for, you know, 8 hours of the day, so, and I'm asleep for like 7-8 hours, so it's kind of hard to judge, I guess, by that logic, where I can only judge it by a small window of time. But it's still how it feels. Oh, it's doing it again. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Oh, nope, it's not. Okay. Oh, it's doing it like every few seconds. What is going on with that? Is there anything I can do? It's giving me upsetment. Like I want this stream to work like nice and smooth. Stuffle ran into me apparently. Yep. Saying it's not receiving enough video. There's not really anything I can actually do with this. No, there's not really anything I can do. So it looks like I'm just gonna kind of chill with it. Oop, there's one. And just kind of hope everything works out, you know? Because, like, I just want to get this shiny WINGULL. Like, that's all I really want. I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. I also just realized that with Corviknight having pressure, it makes my moves go quite a bit faster too, so that's not the most convenient thing a lot of times. What am I checking? I think I'm checking my numbers. 42. I could probably still get to this 500 number I'm looking for and look decent. That's really about it. Oh boy. It's doing the thing again. Why does it keep doing that? But can it tell me why? I'm literally so confused. My bandwidth is 0? Where's my bandwidth 0? This, I'm aware, is disconnected. What is happening? Make sure it reconnects first. Okay, reconnected. Great. I am getting very tired of this messing up for literally no reason at all. I don't understand anything of why it keeps having issues. I just want to say I'm sorry, like, there's no reason it should be having this many issues, but it just is. I just want to catch a dumb shiny WINGULL. That's all I want. But it's just not happening. But I would have by now if I didn't have to deal with all this extra stuff. Come here, you aura-filled god, you. I'm gonna super salt if I can't get the WINGULL because of all these random issues, or if I don't hit that 500 number just because issues. Like, I really need to be able to have a stronger setup that can more easily like access the internet and not access the internet, but connect to the internet without having any real issues. It's just not something I have access to easily at the moment, and it's quite annoying. I feel like Flapple is going to hit level 100 before we're done with this. Oh man, look at all the Wingulls. Whoop, whoop. There we go. If I'm not there yet, I'm probably getting close to my 450. But I also happen to be getting close to my hour-and-a-half mark, which is not great. So I'm going to have to work pretty hard in order to be able to get my next mile marker. What's it called? I'm set up well for it though. We might need to change settings. Yeah, we probably are going to change settings because I don't want people who come in to deal with the constant disconnecting, connecting, and potential loss in video quality. Like, I want to bring the best possible content that I can bring. And it's not happening right now. And it is upsetting. So I'm going to work on that the best I possibly can to give everyone that content level that I want to give. We're gonna see a masseuse. Are there gender specific names for female and male massage therapists, or is it just masseuse in general? Whew. These are the questions that really matter in life. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right, and I know it. I'm also right whenever I'm going to lay down in bed and fall asleep. I'm going to be right then too. Oh boy, look at that bob and weave stuff. One day I'm going to sleep. And that sleep will be good. That is all. Oh, it's pretty cool. You shot yourself and missed? Well, it's a good thing I'm just going to U-turn around and just bop you. Bop, bop, bop. Kids Bop. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Bop-Its. Kids Bop was a jam for a lot of kids, and like, that's pretty chill. But I didn't know half the songs that were on there whenever they'd come on those commercials, and I also never got a single CD from them. And then I thought they died, and then I randomly like flipped to a channel that had a commercial playing for them, and they were on like Kids Bop like 60 or something, and I was like, oh my goodness, this has still been going on this whole time. It's wild. I need to check my count again, because I'm probably in the 50s, probably 255. And I get $10 if I'm right. Don't you guys fret. Killer Darkrai is going to give me $10 if I'm right. Have your PayPal set up, Darkrai. Oh, 454, no way. I was so close. $54. Alright. Where are all my Wingulls? Thank you. Man, my stream delay is kind of ridiculous now, and it makes me kind of upset. Because I had set up all nice and pretty, and everything was going to go smooth, and now it's not. But, you know. My word, that is so far behind. Oh, I didn't even notice that one. I should have that one. There's a setting I just noticed that I'm probably going to try to use on my next stream, so, you know, look out for it. Let me revenge. You missed it? I'm going to revenge for that. That did not do nearly as much as I thought it was going to do. I mean, I guess it does double in power from hit, but its only attacking moves can either confuse me or flinch me, so, eh. I think I'm down with Corviknight now. So next, I think, is Flapple? Nope, Orbeetle. Orbeetle's got 20 moves to use. There they are. I keep talking about this, but I really did expect to find the shiny by now. I grossly misestimated how long this would take. I thought I was going to be able to get this in one like hour and a half shiny stream, but no. That is not what happened at all. I've been here for 3 days. Constant shiny hunting. I haven't done anything else. That's why I have 400. Okay, where's all my WINGULLs? There's, oop, there we go. Gotta sneeze. My nose won't let me sneeze, making me upset. Ha 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 ha. Chill. Nailed it. Got him. I just literally keep looking over and seeing how far that stream is behind, and it's baffling me, honestly. There you are. I'm gonna get this 500, and then I'm gonna get a shiny right after. It's gonna happen. Speak it into existence. Let's do it. Speak, 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 speak. Fun fact, I'm a bad public speaker. My face turns red, and I start blubbering over my words. Not like how I do here, because that's just being an awkward speaker in general, but like more intensely. And my hands start shaking and sweating, and it's like a whole big deal. And I had to take a public speaking class, and I literally didn't perform like any of the speeches because I was too scared to. Literally until like the last week of school, where I basically turned in all the speeches and did them for just the teacher. So, yeah. And now I do this. Because here, I talk to a camera. And that's not nearly as difficult. Then again, if I were to just be doing this in front of like the 2 people that are chilling in here, then I think I'd be fine. So, it's more like whenever you're like, oh yeah, here's a room of like 20 people. Here, talk about cars in front of them. And I'm just kind of like, turtle. Oh, my neck. Oof, it does not want me doing that. No turtle for me, apparently. Bro, I just want my shiny. Come on. Shiny, 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 shiny. I'm gonna get a shiny, 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 shiny. Where's my shiny? My head went through its wing, so I just like, yeah, shove my head right through its wing. Wait, no. It's more like it. I ran my face into its wing, and its wing went through my face. Because if it was the other way around, then it would be more the injured one. But in this case, I'm the injured one. Yep, that's what you want. I have really hard time with like hurt animals in like any form of like media or I'm gonna use Bug Buzz or in social media on those videos like where it's like sad animals and that kind of stuff. I have a very hard time with it. If it was like people in that situation, I have a much easier time with it. But I think because animals are ordinarily more innocent in their lives, then it's much easier for me to think of them as more innocent and less deserving of any kind of punishment that they end up receiving. So, yeah, it's hard for me to see any kind of like real animal cruelty, whether it's like on like a TV show, a movie, or anything like that. It's difficult. Gets my guts a turning. On the other hand of that, though, things that like choke me up and like, you know, give you that feeling like there's something stuck in your throat kind of thing. I only really get it for like fight scenes that are like really high emotion fight scenes where like there's just a lot on the line and it doesn't really matter whether it's like a live action movie or a TV show. So like one example is like the movie Creed. The final fight scene in that gets me pumped. Like I feel that choked up feeling in my throat, and it feels so good to see like every time. And then something that's like fairly different but still carries that same emotional value for me is I didn't even see the grubbin. Is the fight in My Hero Academia in the sports tournament. Oh gosh, what's it called? Sports festival. Midoriya versus Todoroki. Just the like amount of emotions going through that fight was just so high, and it got to me. Like I feel it. Even like watching it over and over again, I still feel it. Like it's so well done. I don't really get choked up at like rom-coms or anything like that. It's not really my thing. It's kind of like, oh wow, the girl got the guy, wow. Or they realized they wanted to be together, wow. Or they didn't end up together, wow. Pretty much all my reactions to that kind of stuff are the same. Because the majority of rom-coms are just so easily read because they're a genre where it's meant to be like wish fulfillment, you know? And it kind of just creates a stale storyline. But that's just my perspective on it. You know, some people really enjoy rom-coms. I'll watch a rom-com fight. It has actors that I like in it, like Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston, Tom Hanks. There's more of them. I know there is. Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, all those people, though. Good people. I really enjoy them. I'm getting messages. Let's see who they're from. Uh, if you guys can, you can hear my pupper dog making noises because she's asleep and having a dream right now. So she's making a little bit of noises right now, and I don't want to wake her up. She's just having a nice little dreamy dream. Alright, let's check our numbers. Nice, 474. That's like 20 more. That's what I'm talking about. So I need like basically 25 in the next like 18 minutes. Well, we'll see what happens. Bam. Here's one. The only major thing I should need to do here is switch to Flapple and get the last few I really need. She's still asleep, but she calmed down a little bit, it looks like. It's not twitching as much. Having her little dreams. Normally I have to like just kind of like lay my hand on her and comfort her, and she'll just kind of like calm down and level out again. Maybe a nice bond. She's a lot, but you know, she's my dog, so it's what it is. Alright, that's the last move for Orbeetle, and now we're on to Flapple, who will more than likely hit level 100 while I'm hitting these WINGULLs, which sounds kind of sad, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit whatever move, doesn't really matter. I really enjoy Flapple. It was a mon that I wasn't sure about putting on my team at first whenever I found out about it, but now that I've had him basically through the entire game, he's fun. Really is. It took me a while to figure out how to evolve him, but you know, a grass dragon that was an apple was something I couldn't really say no to. Like, it was just too unique to not. Because I actually started the game like with catching a few things that like I wasn't sure if I was going to keep. Like, I got Blipbug and Rookidee. And once Rookidee evolved into Corvisquire, I knew exactly what he was going to be once he evolved again. But Blipbug evolved into Dottler, and I was literally like, what is happening here? But then when Dottler evolves into Orbeetle, it is the sickest thing. Like, Orbeetle is such a huge step up from its first two evolutions. It's like next level. Like, you never would guess that's what it was going to turn into. It's not like Weedle to Beedrill, and like it's like, oh yeah, they've got stingers, you know, that's what it's going to turn into. Caterpie is see-through because only really because it is a caterpillar. That's really the only reason. Trying to think of other bugs. I don't know. But yeah, like, it's just, it was very unique seeming to me, so. But I wasn't sure if it was going to be on the team literally until it turned into Orbeetle. And I was like, oh yes, you are mine, you're on my team, like, yes. Whew. Making good time. I definitely lost count with how many of these I've destroyed. Oh, that's fine. Ooh, I see you, I see you. And gotcha. Tried to stop on me? Like, what's up with that? I'm gonna do it like that. Kind of bad. I couldn't actually know though what Magic 500 is going to be, so... Ooh, there we go. Flapple is now level 100. Where's my prize? Swap held item. Hang on. 2 Orbeetle. Yeah, I don't really care if you have the Wise Glass. It's not going to improve anything. They collided. What happens when birds collide in the air? Do they just like fall straight to the ground, or like do they try to keep themselves like flying? I feel like I should know this, but like I don't at the same time. And I'm not just gonna have like 2 birds fly at each other and see what happens. I'm not thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about what would happen when that happens. You know, Dark, it's been a pretty like slow but steady stream. Like we've had people kind of like in and out, but not as bad as yesterday, where they were like literally in for like 10 seconds and left again. It's actually like they stay for a while, which has been kind of nice. But you know, what are you gonna do, really? I'm confident that I don't even know if I've gotten 10 Wingulls yet. So I definitely need to get like at least 5 more before I actually like, even think about checking how my numbers are. Mine keeps just blanking on me. It's killing me. I'll take either one of you. Be able to just like turn and get the other one, basically. Let's see if we can get these dragon rushes off. Hey, there we go. Oh, by the way, I already know what settings I need to change in order to fix the stream, but they can't be fixed until after I am done streaming, because that's just how things are, where you can't fix settings in the middle of streams, which really suck. And I did a stream already where I tried to like fix stuff in the middle, and it was not great. So I basically had to like end stream, start stream, end stream, start stream. We close to 500. We are close to 500. You are definitely right. I think we're in like the 480s now, but I wanted to get like 1 or 2 more Wingulls before I actually looked. We're also close to that 2-hour mark, which I really want to beat. Nice. And I'm playing these dragon rushes, trying to get to this 500 mark. For those who just entered, we're trying to get this shiny Wingull, and I'm very close to 500, which is the basically apex of your shiny hunting chances. So I'm very close. It'd help if he did not dodge me, though. Twice. Wow. 3 times. This is amazing. 4 times. I'm really curious now. 5 times. This Wingull is amazing at dodging. Wow. It took 6 dragon rushes to KO that thing. I've never seen anything dodge that many times at any point in the game. I've used that move a lot too. That's crazy. Yeah, look at that. That one hit first try. That's crazy though. I thought there was one more. There he is. We're getting him. We're getting him. If I can, let me see. I mean, it's 75 accuracy, so it's not good accuracy or anything, but still, I missed 5 in a row. That's wild. Considering how many I've landed, even on stream, like first try. Don't even mention how many times, like actually in game, I've landed those. All right, how close are we? 493. So I'm gonna get this next WINGULL encounter. I'm gonna type it in 494, or I'm gonna encounter whatever this. Oh, it actually is. 494. Right here. So I'm going to keep it out, and I'm going to actually keep track of these last few until we get to that 500 marker. It's going to be great. Whew. I really lucked out, though, with that actually being a WINGULL. Because I've only gotten that like one other time actually being a WINGULL. 95. I almost wish I could like auto battle, you know? You run around, like tell it what kind of Pokemon you're actually trying to search for, and then just say like use all attacking moves in like this order. And then all I have to do is like switch Pokemon. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I guess it takes some of the fun out of the shiny hunt itself, but at the same time, it's fairly similar. Like, you'd just be able to focus almost completely on commentary and not the generic gameplay that is happening at the time. There's 2 here. 96. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit my 500 mark right before my 2-hour mark, which is fantastic. I actually achieved my goal of getting like 100 in the span of, I think it was either an hour or 30 minutes. I actually forget now. But either way, it was good. I think it actually was an hour, but that's on top of my technical issues that I ended up working out in the middle of it. So pretty impressive if I do say so myself. All right, just need 3 more WINGULLs. There's 1. 98. $99. And there's so many WINGULLs around me to choose from for 500, but $500 WINGULLs. Which now, as soon as I finish off this one, boom. That now means that I have the highest possible chance of getting a shiny now, which I think is like 3%. So, let's see how that goes. But at least I got it. That's what I was going for. My stream is about 5 behind on my count, so if it does not catch up in time, I actually did get it in my time frame, so I'm happy. But if stream doesn't catch up, then that's not a big deal. I can't believe 3% is your best possible chance of odds. I'm gonna check it here in a second, see if like their math is right, even with shiny charm. Like in reality, like I get it, like shinies are rare, 503. Alright, I'm gonna check the math. Math is a semi-strong suit, so I do not know how that math works out, though. I think that's how percentages work. Yeah, the math isn't coming out the way that they're telling me it is, but, you know, it's fine. Dark Ray, you want me to catch 500, or you want me to battle 550 more of these things? I don't think my brain can do that. I personally think I have fought enough of these things to earn a shiny. I actually meant to catch that one. My bad. By the way, the odds now are like 1 in 512. So if I don't get one by 512, then it's rigged, obviously. Yup, that's how that works. Whew. Oh, nice. My stream did get it to catch up before, or I got over 500 before getting 2 hours, which is really nice. Got him. Alright, the game has like 4 more chances to give me my shiny that I clearly deserve. Because I've put in the work. Put in literally 3 days of stream to get this shiny. And I want to know if it's worth it. Or if I just wasted my time. There's one. I'm running out of Wingulls now. 509. You know, I just noticed something. Yeah, Flapple is my only female Pokemon on my team. Very interesting. Another power one. It's 510. Catch him. Ooh, nice, got the shakes. Feels good. I feel like my trainer's also very tired of being in the rain. You meant at 550. Okay, that makes way more sense. That is definitely a hope to get it by then. Because if I don't, then by then, I'm going to be getting a little bit upset about it. because I still like sleep. That's definitely something I'd like to do. Alright, this is number 512 if my math has been right. And that's not a shiny. I call hacks on this game hacks. I want to see if my number count is right though, because I feel like I might be off. I actually am. By 1. So I actually should have... Dang it. Dumb Grubbin's just too low in the grass. Dumb incisors looking butthole things. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel it, man. Like, my tiredness is gonna start taking over pretty soon. I don't even think this dumb stuff was fully appeared yet. Like, it was in the midst of spawning. I just want the Wingulls. 14. Interesting. I better get this at 550 though. Buy 550. Or else Darkrai is a fat liar. And I'm never going to be able to work with him again. Make them claims. I'm also going to have to heal before I can even get to 550, which is going to kind of suck. And there's nothing I can really do about it. Wait, what is my mouse move's like a U-turn? What do you mean? U-turn's not a bad move or anything. $16. It's just not a very strong move. Like, I created a nice little chain of my Pokemon that could use U-turn with Inteleon and interesting. Inteleon, Flapple. Oh, look who came around to see me. Photon Diamond. What a guy. That's all I have to say about that. Also a meme lord, but you know. That's neither here nor there. Come here, WINGULL, WINGULL. Whoop. Your channel was gone for 3 minutes, lol. Huh. Do you mean like the stream was gone for like 3 minutes, or my channel like straight up like disappeared for some reason? Because that would be wild if that happened. And I wouldn't even know how to feel about that, to be honest. Like, obviously not good. Like, I'm not gonna feel good about my channel disappearing because, like, you know, I'm investing time in my channel. I want it to be good. I don't even know if I counted this WINGULL or not. I'm gonna have to check my Dexipu again and see if I'm right. Nope. There we go. I'm not even sure where my stream's actually at. Because, like, I'm quite a bit ahead of my stream, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty far behind and I don't like it. But you can't really change that kind of stuff too easily. But what are you gonna do? I'm going to apologize for how long it is taking for me to technically like respond to things, but it's just essentially like having latency, like really bad like stream delay essentially. It'll be better here in the future after I mess around with a few settings. Be able to respond like super fast. You're the best at something, Diamond. Take that however you will. I'm the best at catching / fainting these dumb little birds. Knocking them out. Just clocking birds. That sounds interesting. Have you ever seen someone like punch a bird? Like they're flying in the sky and they just like punch a bird? I mean, honestly, the bird would probably die from that, but I think it'd still be interesting to see, but I don't want it to happen at the same time. That's a weird way to look at it. There's a dog just barking its butt off right outside my window. Like the channel was gone when I was looking for it, but it's back now. Very interesting. I have no idea what would have happened. I'm just glad it's good now, I guess. Alright, if Big D DrCloud was right, then I should get a shiny in the next 25 encounters. And if he's wrong, then he owes me $10. I'm gonna have to go and heal though, and I really don't want to heal. I might see if U-turn can knock things out. Or I might just use the combination of Flapple and Inteleon's U-turns and just knock things out like that. Because I really don't want to go and heal. I got 20 of them, like, I won't quite be able to knock them all out, but if I have just enough, then I might be able to use some of Inteleon's U-turns and make it work. I keep forgetting to keep track of this, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I can knock this thing out with a U-turn. Oh, sweet, I can. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm just gonna have a few left over, basically. I'm ready for that $10, DrCloud. And you better fork it over or else I'm gonna call you a cheater. Not really, guys, though. Killer DrCloud doesn't have to give me anything. I'm just messing around, having fun. I'm also tired. I'm also tired, so, you know. Times are tough. Get away from me, you dumb stuffed animals. I'm feeling the salt right now. Where is my shiny? Nope, that's not it. shake your booty, yeah, yeah. Show them how to do it now. Yep. That's songs that I think of while I stream. Really keeps me going. You know, I actually was thinking, like, what would it be like if I just had, like, some chill music in the background rather than, like, the game sounds? Because, I mean, the game's okay, you know, it's there. But, like, you don't need it, really. Like, I could still listen to it if I wanted to, and I could mute it for you guys. And then I could have just, like, some music in the background. Which, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I think some nice music could be chill. Could be a nice vibe. Hello. Got him. 32. Probably like 1 or 2 off at this point. Yo, by the way, Photon Diamond. Did you record the game audio? It isn't going to be easy to use. So yeah. Do you guys feel like you could eat like part of Flapple's apple? Or is it like a rotten apple now? People popping in and out, my worst enemy, I swear. I swear! Come in, take a seat, listen to what we have to say. That's what we're all about. Hearing people out. I know my count's wrong now. 37. Just need 13 more to prove Killer Darkrai wrong. And also, Photon Diamond, if you cannot tell, there is a very large stream delay right now. And I cannot do anything about it. So we're just toughing it out. Oop, I didn't count that, so it's 39. I was about to have the video, but you recorded me, and yes, I did. So that's what I do. They're technically on 2 different tracks. So one's like a Discord audio, and the other is my audio. So if you can separate the tracks, then that's what you want to do. It helps with the syncing process. Lit. Decided to disconnect my stream yet again. Just great, you know? Great. That's exactly what I want. I'm getting really tired of it. I just want to get my shiny now so I can adjust my settings after stream ends. If I remember right, if my math is right, I should end up having like 2 2 Wingulls left that I can't kill with U-turns. So I should be at 542 right now. Nope. There's going to be 3 apparently. Got him. If my math is right, it could be wrong. No, I'm right on. Alright, so I should run out of U-turns at... or not. I was going to run out of U-turns then. But apparently this WINGULL has really good defenses. I mean, actually, it still will, technically. But I'm going to run out of U-turns at 5:48. And then I'll switch into using Intellion's U-turns. And that'll get me to 5:50. I feel like I'm into this so far that I want to be able to get my last shiny one. But at the same time, like, the stream's been messing with me like this entire time and distracting me about the settings and everything, and I just want it to be better than what it is. So it's okay. It is WINGULL. I was actually really hoping it was gonna be a shiny, because that would have been kind of hype. Pretty much whenever I encounter the last one, when I only have 1 U-turn left, that'll be 5:48. Whew. So I think I've got this one. I'm counting with number 3, then 2, then 1. So I've got basically 3 encounters left, including this one.